Hello everyone, this is Lakshman. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In the today's session, we are going to talk about OOPS concepts in Java programming language with real-time examples. As we all know, object-oriented programming concepts are very important nowadays. So irrespective of a programming language, you must understand in-depth knowledge on OOPS concepts. So OOPS is nothing but object-oriented programming. So whether you are learning Java programming language, Python programming language, .NET or PHP, any one programming language, but the OOPS concepts are mandatory. So without having an idea about OOPS concept, you will not able to design the systems in object-oriented programming model. So it simplifies the software development and maintenance. Using OOPS concept, we can develop the efficient and reliable applications. Java OOPS concepts provide several advantages such as security, reusability, effective communication, developing complex software, maintenance, and efficiency. Now we will talk about what are the major object-oriented programming principles. So there are four major object-oriented principles are there. The first one is abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. So I will explain it in an easy way by taking a real-time examples. Okay, first let us talk about abstraction. So abstraction is one of the fundamental object-oriented programming principle. Abstraction is a technique which is hide the unnecessary data from the user and it only expose the necessary data for the user. Then how can we achieve abstraction in Java? So there are two ways are there to achieve abstraction. Those are nothing but by using abstract class and interfaces. By using abstract class and interface, we can achieve abstraction in Java. So let me take one real-time example, then you can understand how the abstraction works in Java. Okay, so suppose I'm taking example ATM machine. I hope everyone visit the ATM machine. So on the ATM screen, you can see different options available like check balance, withdraw, transfer money, pin change, okay, etc. You can see options like that on the ATM screen. The user wants to operate on these options only. Whenever user wants to check his balance, he will choose the check balance option. But he doesn't want to know how the internal processing happening whenever user check the check balance option. Okay, so that is nothing but abstraction. So what abstraction does? It shows only necessary data to the user. These are the necessary data to the user to operate the ATM machine. Okay, but unnecessary data means this implementation part. What happening internally, the user don't want to know that thing. The implementation part, internal thing, internal processing, he doesn't want. That is nothing but abstraction. Okay, so we can achieve abstraction by using abstract class and interface. So let me take one example like class ATM. So in the ATM class, we have declared methods withdraw, transfer money, check balance. These methods are incompleted, that means without body. So whenever you are declaring without body, that method should be declared a keyword abstract keyword. So if any class contains abstract method, that class should be declared abstract class by using abstract keyword. Abstract class, it contains abstract method as well as concrete method. Concrete method means implemented methods. Okay, at the same time without body methods, that means incomplete methods also available. Then what about object creation? For abstract classes, we cannot create the object because in the abstract class we have incomplete methods. Suppose if you are creating object for ATM, by using this class object reference, we are calling these methods like ATM equal to new ATM, like ATM dot withdraw. So if you call by using this reference in particular method, then what will happen? There is no implementation in this class. Okay, so that is the reason we are not going to create the object for abstract class. So by using abstract class, it will only display the necessary details like check balance, withdraw, transfer money, like this. But implementation part, here we are implementing. The developer is responsibility to implement these abstract methods by using another class, by creating another class. Okay, here we are implementing those methods like public void withdraw. We are implementing that code here. Okay, and one more real-time example is sending SMS through mobile. Like we are just typing the message and just click on the send button. We don't want the internal process how the message will reach to the customer, but the user expecting only the required data. You don't want to unnecessary data like how internal processing happening. I hope you understand the what is abstraction in Java. Next one is encapsulation. In Java, encapsulation means it's the process of binding the data and corresponding methods in a single unit. That is nothing but encapsulation. A Java class is nothing but a encapsulation, because in a class the data members and corresponding methods are binding together. So let me take one example here. So in a test class, data members and corresponding methods are binding together. This is nothing but a encapsulation. Then how we can achieve encapsulation in Java? So if you are declaring any variable with a private keyword, then those variables cannot accessible from outside of the class. That means we are achieving the security. That is nothing but encapsulation. So during the development of banking software, so if you declared the variable, balance variable as public, then anyone can access your balance. So do you want such type of software? No. Okay, only the authorized person who have user ID and permission details, those candidates, that guy only can accessible to see the balance. You can achieve such type of security if you declare balance variable as private. No other candidate can access your data directly. Only authorized person can access by using public method. Okay, so this can be achieved by the encapsulation. So by using encapsulation, we can achieve the security. That is nothing but data hiding as well. So if you have any doubt difference between encapsulation and abstraction, I have already uploaded on video related to the topic. Okay, you can go and watch it in playlist. Okay, the next topic is inheritance. So inheritance is one of the major concept in object-oriented programming. Inheritance is a technique you can create a new class by using existing class functionality. That is nothing but inheritance. So one of the main advantage of inheritance is in the real-time application, we can reuse the existing code within the new applications. Okay, let me take one example, then you can understand how you can achieve a reusability of the existing code. See here, class A contains some code here. This code will be inherited by creating a new class by using extends keyword. So if you use extends keyword, that means we are inheriting, we are acquiring all the features of class A into class B. Okay, this class A is nothing but super class or base class. This class B is nothing but subclass or derived class or child class. This class B contains its own methods as well as parent class methods as well. Okay, so there are different types of inheritance are there, like a single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance. Okay, so I am not going to discuss about those things. Only what is the main functionality, main working functionality. Here I am taking one real-time example like a class course. In this class, this course contains some features. Okay, again I am creating a new class, that is a professional course. In the professional course, I am creating my own functionality as well as I am acquiring course functionality as well. I am acquiring course features as well by using extends keyword. Once you use extend keyword, that means we are inheriting all the features of superclass to the subclass. And again I am creating one more class, like a class non-professional courses. I am extending course. This parent class is already existing code. This code we are using again and again according to our requirement. That is nothing but inheritance. Main advantage of inheritance is we are using existing code again and again according to our requirement. Next one is polymorphism. So it is also one of the silent feature of OOPS concept. Then what is polymorphism? Polymorphism means many forms, or we can say that one method can take more than one form based on the type of parameters, order of parameters, or number of parameters. In simple terms, we can say that polymorphism means many forms. Okay, in real-time example, you can take a person. A person can behave differently based on their location. Suppose a person can behave in office differently, and in the market he behaves differently, in the house he behaves differently. Okay, so only one person can behave differently. That is nothing but polymorphism. So in Java, there are two types of polymorphism there, like compile time polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. For compile time polymorphism, we can also call method overloading. What is method overloading? Method overloading is nothing but method name same, but their parameters or signature is different. That is nothing but method overloading. So let me take one example, then you can understand what is method overloading. So here I have taken a class calculator. In the calculator class, I have declared two methods. Here method names are same. See here, add, and their parameters are different. We are passing here two parameters and we are passing three parameters. Okay, this is nothing but method overloading. Okay, one method can behave differently. So by using this method, we can add two values, and by using this method, we can add three values. So method name same, but parameters are different. This is nothing but method overloading. Okay, so this happens, method overloading happens within the same class only. We're creating the object for calculator class, calculator cal equal to new calculator. By using object reference, we are calling the method. So whenever you are passing two values, this method will refer to this method, and whenever you are passing the three values, and this method will refer to the three parameters during compile time only. So that is nothing but method overloading is also called compile time, because it will call these methods, it will resolve the methods during compilation. Okay, I hope you got what is method overloading. So method overloading is method names are same, but their parameters or signature is different. Okay, so it might be type of parameters or number of parameters. Okay, the order of parameters, it may be different. Okay, that is nothing but method overloading. Then what about method overriding? Method overriding is also called runtime polymorphism. So we are overriding superclass method in the subclass. That is nothing but method overriding. So in the both parent class and subclass, both have same name and same parameters or same signature. That is nothing but method overriding. In simple terms, I can say method overriding is we are rewriting the superclass method in the subclass. So using polymorphism, we can achieve flexibility in our code, because we can perform different operations by using methods with the same name according to our requirement. Then let me take one example, then you can understand what is method overriding. I have taken a bank class. So in that class, I have defined one method, get interest. Okay, so this is a static implementation. Based on a requirement, we have to override this method in our child classes by creating new classes. Suppose I am creating a new SBA class. In the SBA class, I am overriding superclass method in the subclass. So that is a different requirement. Okay, so based on our requirement, we are overriding. So based on our requirement, we are overriding the superclass method in the subclass. That is nothing but method overriding or dynamic method as well, or runtime polymorphism also we are called. So that's all guys. If you have any doubts on this session, please comment in the comment section. I will reply to your queries, and don't forget to hit the like button and also share to your friends. It might be helpful to your friends also. Okay, we will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.